Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. This is going to be an angel number cartomancy reading, you guys. We got to pull the angel numbers. I'm thinking five is going to come out because I've been seeing 555 all week. It's like some upgrades are happening in the collective. A lot of changes are coming around here. So let's see though. Four of Hearts is the first number coming out. So we got four. Your love life is being heavily protected and you're being prepared for love. I wanted to say holy matrimony. Some of you guys are about to be married. You're going to be married and you're going to be very loved here. Like to the day you grow old. Like you like you're gonna be loved until the day you grow old here by this person's entire family. We got the Queen of Spades coming out here. I always think that's funny because, in adult movies, that means like a white girl that likes black guys. That's the first time I seen it was on Twitter. I'm like, what is the Queen of Spades? Why is this in people? Oh, okay. I hope they didn't take me out the bags and the moms anymore. The moms anymore. We got the Ten of Spades coming out here too. So this is like creative clarity coming out here. A lot of you guys, you're in your dark feminine in the cards. It means like dark feminine. So we got 4, 10, 10 here. I feel like with the Ten of Spades, it's like you completed some sort of dark cycle here, or you're familiar with the darkness. But it could also be you gaining creative clarity and becoming more mentally astute here. A lot of you guys know how to balance your loving energy with that protective darkness that you need here. Like you're not giving your love away to anybody here, but we're also going to read the cartomancy meanings and then we're going to pull some cards on it. Okay, we're starting with the Four of Hearts. General meaning: the Four of Hearts often represents emotional stability, contentment, or a period of calm in relationships. It can signify a happy home, a strong emotional foundation, or a sense of security in love or family matters. However, it may also suggest stagnation or taking emotional connections for granted if surrounded by challenging cards here. Yeah, Spirit is saying don't bring your past trauma into these emotional connections that are around you now. Some of you guys are a little bit scarred here. Don't be too scarred about the people around you. Or when you meet other kind people, try not to put them under that same microscope that you were put on under here. Positive aspects: harmony in relationships, emotional fulfillment, a cozy, stable home life, a cozy, stable home life, or a small but meaningful romantic gestures here. You guys are about to meet like the love of your life. I can see some of you guys like the love of your life, like coming out and coming towards you here. Like this person is going to like they're gonna love the hell out of you. Their family is going to love you. You're going to have a very passionate bedroom life and situation. Somebody's gonna love you to tears, and I'm surprised that all this love energy is coming out in these cartomancy readings. Here, and then we got the Queen of Spades. Spades corresponds with swords and tarot, linked to intellect, challenges, truth, and conflict. General meaning: the Queen of Spades typically represents a sharp minded, independent, or critical woman. She may be someone who is perceptive, honest, or discerning, but can also come across as cold, manipulative, or emotionally distant. A lot of you guys have your walls up to hell here. You got your walls so high up and people find it hard to get to know you. I feel like some of you guys might relate to that. People are haunted by you reading that I just did before this because I feel like this could be causing you to be in that Queen of Spades energy as emotionally distant. This card often points to a figure who values truth over feelings and may challenge others with their directness here. Yeah, you might challenge other people with your directness and you value truth over feelings here. Oh my goodness, but somebody loves you for that. I feel like, like, yeah, somebody loves you for that, and somebody wanted to be like a queen of spades in your life here. Like, they wanted to, but they were not truthful about themselves. They were only truthful about other people's crap and what other people were hiding. They wanted to give like a harsh opinion, be like one of those types of people here. When others would challenge others with their directness, wisdom, clarity, intellect. Spirit is also telling you, surprisingly enough, to keep on that queen of spades. If it comes down to you making any sort of deals or partnerships, you don't need to lead with your four hearts. Hi, how are you doing? Oh, you're so lovely. Don't do that. Come in straight face. Okay, so this is the apartment. That's why I realized, like, just keep your poker face on. Okay, so this is the contract that you're trying to give me. Don't be so, you don't got to be so queen of hearts with everybody. Positive aspects, wisdom, clarity, intellectual strength, or someone who helps you face hard times. This card could be a mentor, professional woman, or an inner aspect of yourself that demands honesty here. An inner aspect of yourself that demands honesty. Negative aspects, bitterness, deceit, or a tendency to be overly critical or controlling. In some readings, she may represent a rival or someone who undermines you emotionally. Yeah, I felt that energy too here. There's somebody that wants to get next to you so bad and undermine you emotionally or make you feel like you don't know what you're doing. They just want to be able to change you, rearrange you in a permanent way. Like this person, you got a couple of feminine energies crying over you like hell here, or this person could have tried to do that in the past and they're mad that it didn't work on you. They're mad like they can't stub you. Oh, you doing tarot cards? Well, I don't think that you should because blah, 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 blah. There's kids starving in Africa, so you could be doing something more important with your time, but you rather do tarot and like, like, and that's just me using that as an example. Whatever you're doing, they're trying to figure out a way to try to get in your head and emotionally invalidate what you're doing and stop your bag here. But this person is not going to be able to stop your bags at all. Here, the Queen of Spades often signifies a need to confront reality, even if it's uncomfortable, or to deal with a person who embodies these traits. Here, Queen of Spades. You guys might have to deal with a Queen of Spades, and you guys are going to do it by being dismissive of them and dismissive of these emotions. Here, at the core of it, this person is just very intimidated by you, very challenged by you. They're just very, they don't like you. Like they hate you here. You got some bitch that like hate your guts and they're obsessed with you. They got an extreme hate crush on you because they're too retarded to not, I don't mean to use the R word, as somebody who suffers from psychomotor retardation, clear eyes, like, I I don't mean to use that. I can't say I suffer from it, but with bipolar number one disorder, we could go through that during depression here, and then we could go through hyper whatever and mania and whatnot, where we're talking type of energy here. But yeah, this person is too messed up in the head to realize that she don't have to be around or think about people she don't like. She spends too much time thinking about you and thinking about what you do and how you show up in the world. And they're afraid that you're going to find love because they know you're lovable here, but they don't want you to be lovable. And they hate the fact that you got high levels of self esteem. Like a lot of people, your self esteem is pretty obvious to other people. You like the way you dress. You like the things you wear. This is somebody that wants to brush past you. Ill, excuse me. Like, like they wish they had some sort of effect on you that they really can't have on you. And this person is sore as hell. They can't have no effect on you. This Queen of Spades, you got this Queen of Spades mad as fuck. And then I'm seeing you guys as the you becoming a little bit like the Queen of Spades to defeat the other Queen of Spades here. Like you guys putting on your coldness so they can't affect you here. Let these people know that you're way stronger. They can't affect you. and they hate when you roll their eyes. A lot of Queen of Spades or fake Queen of Spades, a lot of them, you don't even have to confront them. Just roll your eyes at them and you'll be surprised at how much they break. Oh, I was just saying. Just roll your eyes at them and with disgust. This bitch not saying shit. Like that, you got to do that to show a lot of bitches you're not scared. There's a lot of women who think that they could easily intimidate other women. They could get underneath their skin. It's not usually till you roll your freaking eyes and you put on that serious face or just this. That's what I do. I roll my eyes, I bring my face down, and I breathe. And I look at the sky. I start internally counting to 10. 10 of spades, bitch. Like, yo, because you got about 10 seconds to get the fuck up out of my face with that shit. And that's real life. Because, homie, don't play that type of energy coming out here with the 10 of spades. 10 of spades, again, relate to challenges, loss, or mental struggles. General meaning: the ten of spades is a heavy card, often indicating sorrow, betrayal, or the end of a difficult cycle. It can represent feelings of despair, a painful truth coming to light, or a situation that feels like a loss or failure. However, it suggests that the worst may be over. Told you the worst is over. Paving the way for renewal. The darkest times of your life are fucking over. Like they're over from here on out. It's only building from here. Some of you guys might re-traumatize yourself by feeling those negative energies and whatnot. But as far as sorrow and loss, you got some Queen of Spades that's in the future about to feel sorrow and loss if they can't stop fucking with you, or this is what they're feeling now that you moved on. They feel like they fucking lost. They feel like, damn, I lost and I should have never battled with the collective here. Positive aspects: closure, the release of burdens, or an opportunity to move on after hardship. It can signify hitting rock bottom, which prompts transformation. Negative aspects: grief, betrayal, anxiety, or a sense of being overwhelmed by challenges. It may point to a situation where trust has been broken. Yes, somebody's overwhelmed by the amount of challenges trying to compete with you. Somebody's overwhelmed by how challenging it is to actually compete with you because they thought that they could easily like align themselves with you. This person could have been somebody that was competing with you for a while now, but now maybe you got a wedding announcement, you got an engagement. They're nowhere near being a wife or getting no engagement here, or even if it does, because wedding it doesn't validate women. It validates, it doesn't even validate love, but love is a special thing. If it just so happens to pop up between people naturally and lovingly, then great here. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. It doesn't, like it's not anything to compete for. Russian to beats this Queen of Spades might be in a bad marriage here, but either way, it's like somebody feeling like they cannot compete with you. They cannot follow you where you're at. This is like somebody on your job always trying to show up and show out with a nice outfit. Okay, they wore those stockings, so watch when I'm in my little sweater dress. Watch when I'm here. Or this could be somebody online if you're online and you guys never met and they're trying to get your attention to like compete with you or feel like some feeling that they can't feel here. A lot of you guys are going hard in the paint. The only thing they could do is like cry, throw up, and imagine you in some situation that you're never going to be in. I feel like ultimately, though, a lot of you guys are ending the darkness in the world here. That might be weird, but you're motivating people to merge back together, like, like in love again. I feel like we did go through some weird times, like after the Black Lives Matter protests and that George Floyd thing, and like it took a dark turn. Like that, just like yo, I'm like we needed to get back on track because I'm like, what the hell? Like we used to have Dave Chappelle, funnier comedy episodes. People wasn't stressing on ish, and now people worried about your skin color too much, whether it's too light, too dark, like especially on the lighter side. Like, yeah, that junk, like it was getting way out of hand, especially in major cities like New York and whatnot. But there's somebody that just wants to see you in perfect hair. You guys are so perfect. They just want to see you at a loss. They cry over you. Yeah, a couple of feminine energies crying. They're like, and they're wondering why this won't work, why they can't evil eye you into like losing a finger or something. Like, and they want to see you live with less confidence here. I feel like that's not going to happen. Like, even if you lost the finger, you guys are going to still show up for yourself. You're going to still like going forward, don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future going forward. Yeah, focus. I told you guys that. I said try not to dwell on that energy that got you all scarred and whatnot. Try to create a brighter future going ahead here because why? River of release, drift along the river of release, where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. Yeah, guiding towards renewal here. You guys are renewing your life contract with the universe, and you like you guys might have redid your life contract because unfortunately there was a lot of people who did not want to play their role. They didn't want to show up the way that God wanted them to show up for you. They didn't want to be the ones that clap for you. And because they didn't want to be the ones that clap for you, they don't get nothing. They don't get nothing in life. And everything they keep trying to build keeps falling and shattering. It's like, it's like got a lot of people wondering who the hell they thought they were. Long story short, while your life, you're going to reach like the darkness in your life is over here. Put it like that. Told you, recovery, comeback here. You're coming back from maybe some Queen of Spades trying to sabotage you. Or maybe because the Ten of Spades, that could be with the Ten of Swords because it aligns with the sword deck. That could be like the Ten of Swords in your back here, so you're recovering from somebody sticking like the Ten of Swords in your back, and you guys are intellectualizing those emotions. You finally put intellect to it to where you can understand it a lot better. Recovery, comeback, find strength and healing as each step forward renews hope, paves the way for a triumph. Resurgence here. You guys are resurging, and resurrection is the other side of it. Resurrection. Shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself. You will rise up from the ashes even more powerful. This is you reinventing yourself in the future out of the darkness here. And you guys are realizing that darkness gives your painting, your life painting depth here. So you got a lot of darkness to work in and outline your life and, do what you need with it here. Somebody is wondering, they're like, damn, this magic won't work. Small steps. Spirit is saying, take it slow when it comes to love. You're about to have a slow and easy love life here. Like, I could already like, somebody could already imagine you and your lover and you and your lover being so funny. Like, together, like, you guys are going to be in love here. Like, oh gosh. Somebody tried to do hella magic on you and your love life, and this junk is all coming back to them. Somebody does not want you to find love, but they see it's inevitable. It's inevitable because you guys are so fucking lovable. And this person feels mad because maybe you guys aren't like, nobody is the standard appearance. Nobody's a model, a set for a model, and then everybody's a model, even the models, because there's plus size, older models, this model, that model here, where basically somebody like this Queen of Spades, they could feel like they dress up really nice, they put on really good, like they could have like their body done, they could feel like they're the ideal person, so they feel like they did what they needed to do to deserve love. So when they see other people get love here, they're like, whoa, and commitment, they think like, what's wrong with me? Like, they start like, I feel like, what was it? It was like Sawiti. She was complaining about how pretty privilege, what she said, like, basically because she's so pretty that she's not, people are hating on her in the rap game because she's too pretty and whatnot, and people are like, the only reason you're in the rap game is because you're pretty, but you can't really rap. I'm like, I never heard a Saweetie song. I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, but and then not only that, most of her audience is like men and whatnot. Most of her audience is men that just like looking at her, and I feel like Doja Cat did the right thing. Maybe it is. It could be pretty. Why is there so many balloons? So many balloons blowed over from that other person's lawn here. They were playing with mad balloons, but I find that to be very like especially in this neighborhood. It's like it, like you know how you see the balloon, and then they follow that red balloon down into the sewer, and whatnot. Yeah, those balloons are like it and whatnot. Small steps, the small wins, small triumphs, the everyday victories. Celebrate them. Will take you there. Here, yeah. I forgot what I was saying about that feminine. She felt like she did a whole lot more to deserve love. So seeing you actually secure a life for yourself is getting to her because you guys were their main competition. This person could have tried to do a hell of a lot of magic on you to hex you. They keep going and paying witches hair. Like, okay, I want this person ankle to break. I want this person to lose their leg. I want they have to realize like, and they hate this that you guys are heavily protected with the four of hearts here coming out, especially this is your love life being protected. There's somebody that tried to hex your love life. They tried to hex you in a bunch of different ways. They tried to hex your voice, it didn't work. They try to hex your love life, it's not working. They try to hex your beauty. They try to turn other people against you, and that might have worked, but in the long run, you just keep attracting better and better people here. Divine, please tell me more. Almost there. Persist with faith, for you are on the brink of a breakthrough. Your efforts are about to bear fruit. Your efforts are about to bear fruit here. So keep persisting. Whatever you're doing, you guys are about to take off, especially if you guys are doing anything creatively, because I feel like I could tap into a lot of creative energy. I'm with a musician right now. I'm staying in her place here in the Netherlands. I found some roommates on some. There's like Euro roommate sites and stuff where you can find roommates in different countries. You should ask Grok though about how to room with somebody or what sites you could find if you're thinking about traveling and you don't want to travel alone. Because I was staying in Airbnbs alone. We got sorrow heals in a heartache, shadow growth awaits. Let pain refine, not define you, as brighter days are promised. With the sorrow hills coming out here, brighter days are promised. So, and this is coming out under the Ten of Spades. So that's clarifying that this Ten of Spades is a good sign here, that the sorrow is healing and there are going to be brighter days, and you don't have to think about what's going on in life, you know? We got make a change here, embrace growth, seek new path, and welcome transformation with an open heart is coming out here. Welcome to transformation with an open heart. But that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this angel number cardomancy reading.